Dawson, you know the red dot above the messaging app? The
Yeah.
one that says how many unread messages you have?
Yeah. Oh, the source of my stress?
What's the number at right now for you?
My messenger. So which one? It depends on. Now,
Let's
this is a.
let's use Messenger. Gmail is there's too much spam. Uh, Instagram, eh.
Yeah.
Uh, let's look at messages.
Okay. So just no context. You wanted to know?
Just give me the number.
Is zero.
156.
Who is messaging you?
A lot of people over a long period of time.
Is it now? Is it now? So mine is not interesting whatsoever. So let's focus on you today.
Yeah.
100 and sorry?
56. It was 174.
Work related. 20 questions. Work related.
Like barely. No, I'm pretty good at responding to work texts. It's almost exclusively personal or spam.
Fascinating. Oh, okay, so 100. So let's cut out 83 for like fake Russian ladies who want to show you their boobas.
Wait, they're fake?
As long as you don't share personal information.
But like,
I'm sorry.
a social security number is like that's available. Like that's around,
I said personal information, not private information. You're totally fine. You're
I'm
totally
good.
fine. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Because there's nothing they can do with your social security number.
That's what I thought. It's just a bunch of numbers. 1, 3, 7.
Yep.
6,
Yes.
8, 9. 3, 3.
Yeah.
3. 3?
It's the question at the end that scares me. That makes me not believe you anymore.
Yeah, we all got our social security numbers on a postcard, right? That's how you got yours delivered. No,
write it down.
The government sent me a postcard with my social security number. It said that whole number and then a
From
question mark at
Barcelona.
the end. Yeah, I'm dual citizen. I'm Canadian, and I have a Barcelona postcard with my social security number on it.
There you go. Do you write yours down?
No, you have like the card. There's like the card,
Do you have a
and it's
card?
on my. Yeah, there's like a card. Do you not have the card?
I don't have a card. No,
There's
I just
a
gotta
card.
remember it.
You should have a card.
I don't.
Someone has a card. I think you get that when you're born.
It was a paper. We lost the paper, but I just go and refer to my old tax forms. Riveting conversation.
That's mostly what I do as well.
Yeah,
like that's
just go back and look.
Most people are checking their old tax forms not because they're getting audited, but because they got a new job and they need to put their social security number in somewhere.
That's what a tax form is for.
That's what the thing about the gig economy that they don't tell you enough. The thing about the gig economy is all of a sudden your social security number is getting out there constantly.
Man, I ain't never used my social security number more than when I had to do a bunch of little jobs very quickly.
Yeah. I get
sick of that number.
But now you've memorized it perfectly, and you probably know how many numbers are supposed to be in it.
I don't memorize it. Because I don't want some sort of informant spy to come extract it out of me. I'm thinking ahead. If I don't, I can't release what I don't know.
So this spy has access to you, is able to get into your mind and steal your thoughts. Can't find a tax return.
So here's the thing: is you in sci-fi? I just meant through like torture, through like psychological and physical torture.
Fine, they can torture you. They can waterboard you. But they can't find your T4?
Not with the security behind Bitwarden, where I store my social security number.
This episode of Home Fries is brought to you by... What was the app you just said? I wasn't listening to you.
Bitwarden.
This episode of Home Fries is brought to you by Bitwarden. Use promo code HOMEFRY to get 10% off your first purchase. Someone else got home fries, and so we had to get the singular for all of our codes. Someone already claimed it. Like I think it was like a breakfast place.
Probably, dang it, that makes sense.
And just to clarify, I know you're thinking it's home HOMFRY because that is the singular version. That's not what we got. It's HOMFRIE.
So it's Humphrey.
Oh yeah, we dropped an E in the middle as well.
Humphrey.
The thing about these codes, and this is true, too many people are guessing them. Too many people aren't listening to the podcast. They're going online. They're Googling, what's the code I can use to get 10% off
Promo
this
code,
purchase?
10%.
They
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
Honey. They do all this nonsense.
Don't go to
So
Honey.
we have made a convoluted code that you can only really figure out if you're listening right now. It's an encoded message. Use that.
Use promo code ZN capital F 2 4. Yeah. Like a secure password.
Take the transcript of this episode, the full thing, including this conversation.
Yeah.
That transcript is your code for 5% off your second purchase.
It has to be hand typed, though. The text box does not allow copy paste.
We've had too many people copying and pasting. It's a culture of ease. It's a culture of comfort. It's a culture of Control C, Control V. Back in my day, you had to right click with a mouse and then move the mouse around. The children of today, they've got it too easy. So they have to write down this entire podcast episode. We're not even providing a transcript. You have to do it on your own. And if you get it wrong, the price goes up.
The most we're willing to do is let you listen at half speed.
We will allow it.
We will allow it.
We won't be happy about it.
At the old age of 26 years old,
ancient,
I was a scribe. Pen, paper, not even pen, just the lead, just the graphite. And
not a
I
pencil,
would sit
just
there,
literally just lead on his hand.
Just lead in the hand, and just,
it was bad.
And I didn't know my letters yet, so it took a long time.
It was hieroglyphic scribing.
It truly was. A little birdie, little house, the sun, moon symbol, another little birdie.
What was that again for? What were you transcribing?
That's Home Fries. That's Home Fries. That's just the title Home Fries right there. That's just the title Home Fries. We've gotten away from the important topic at hand.
What is it? Oh, I have 156 unread messages on my phone.
So, okay, so not work related.
Yeah.
Mostly personal.
Yeah.
Group chats that have failed and been left alone to die?
Not necessarily failed, just neglected by me. Other people haven't neglected it.
Is it now?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get a sick and twisted pleasure from letting it grow? Do you, and this is okay, like to ignore people?
I don't like to ignore people. I don't like texting at all. Like, it's just I hate texting.
You've never been a texter.
Never been a texter. I love a call, love a FaceTime.
Yeah.
I will like cold. You know this because you're a person in my life. I will cold call people just constantly.
That's great.
And
my favorite thing to do is ignore it.
Yeah, so many people. The amount of times, Dawson, where you haven't picked up and we're not the only phone call that I tried to make on that walk.
Just go through a list.
Oh, there's like, I'm like, what about this person? And then the worst, because I'm so popular, is when one of them picks up and then the other person you called also starts calling you. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go. There's nothing important on the other line. It's just that I called to chat.
Caller number 2 on the other line. Let's ring you in.
Guys, we're making this a group call. This is a conference call now. And it's just people who are like, Sam, what are you talking? I want to go home. Why are you calling me? This
show is just becoming me asking you questions. Next question, not related to your messenger. How far am I up your call list?
How recently were you like the person who? Oh, like how when I'm calling people?
Like when walking
like if I'm
home,
going through the
you need to talk
Rolodex.
to somebody, and you're like, okay, first of all, I know call the Gina if you have to call. She's number one. I know she is.
No. Actually, I don't call. I don't call her that much because I'm.
I guess you live with her, so you're like,
yeah. So like, she gets enough of. There is not a concern that she's not going to hear my opinion about anything.
Wish you were coming home to me.
So you're up there. You're top 3. Like, I would just call my family home phone and talk to whoever picks up.
That's great. That's great.
Just any of them. I'm sure something's going on with you. And if there isn't, there's a lot going on in my head.
Have they ever failed where they're telling you a story and you're like, not interesting, pass it to mom?
No. Publicly, no.
No, okay. 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 That's for the Patreon.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
for the Patreon.
behind the paywall, guys. You get to find out which of my family members have told boring anecdotes. The tea that
Okay, so
everyone wants to hear.
yeah, Pomerant family drama.
Who, on
Um,
occasion, has dropped an anecdote that is lackluster?
your family,
Mm-hmm. You?
me-ish. Yeah, I know you have other dear, sweet people in your life
A lot
that
of
have been
other
in your life for a long
friends.
time. Um, when does it get that? Who's the mark for when it's like, I'll take anybody.
Here's the thing. People that I don't think would be happy with me calling them, I will not call them. Like, it is not a long
Hey,
list of people.
you have a good
Because,
etiquette then.
yeah, I'm not gonna, like, there are friends that I have that I would talk to on the phone that I know don't want to be called, and I'd rather not stress them out.
Because the way you are not a texter, some people are only texters.
Yeah. And so I just have
I
bad
don't like
relationships with
that.
those people.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
No, it's bad.
If I'm gonna ignore you, it's gonna be a text, and it's not on purpose. It's not me being like malicious, you know. It's just that I don't. I just I couldn't be bothered.
Can I be so honest? The real reason why I don't text much, I don't think I'm as charming when I'm texting.
That's 1,000,000% yes.
I
Yes.
worry that the jokes don't land. And if the jokes don't land, just can't have a relationship with that person.
If you wrote out almost every comedian's just take Jerry Seinfeld's entire joke list. Some of them are going to be like, haha, that's funny. But most of it's going to be bad. Oh, you have it. I know you have It's like a book. Yeah, yeah. It's funny that because I said it knowing there was a book, right?
I have the book.
I should have figured you had it. But knowing, so you know in your head how Jerry sounds. And so when you read the joke, you go, haha, I know how he would say it. That is funny. Or you remember the joke because you've heard it before. But just reading a joke or anything, there's no tone in text.
Well, should we, to demonstrate how a lack
Yeah.
of tone can destroy a joke, one of our great
Yeah.
joke writers, Jerry
Yeah.
Seinfeld, I'm going to read this dry,
Yeah.
and we'll see how it goes.
Give it nothing. And
Nothing.
because you know how Jerry's going to try it, you have to stray away.
I have some Jerry in me. I could Jerry it up if I had to.
There's a little Jer Bear in you. There's a little Jer Bear in
But
you.
I'm not going to put a little Pop-Tart pop on there.
Okay.
This is a cold read.
I was
This is
going to reference the Pop-Tart one. I was going to say, if you just read the Pop-Tart bit, it wouldn't read.
pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good,
I know it's one of your faves. I know it's one of your faves.
it plays. Okay. This piece is called Armrest Battle. Another reason I go to the movies is for the marathon 2-hour battle of the armrest with the complete stranger sitting next to me. You walk out, your friend asks, "Do you like the movie?" Forget the movie. Did you see how I had the armrest for the whole last hour? He went for popcorn. I moved right in. Forget the movie. This is real life. I'm laughing.
Inside, yeah. Are you laughing inside?
Chuckling.
You know what? When reading it, it does sound like your texter friend. Just to get to where they're just saying stuff.
Yeah. There's just
They're
not.
just it sounds like a rambling text.
Now, people forget that Jerry Seinfeld still writes jokes that take place outside of 1996. This is a piece called Twitter.
Oh, contemporary.
Well, not super. I mean,
But
still
not.
dated. It's not X.
Should you call it formerly known as Twitter?
Yes, the joke formerly known as Twitter.
Twitter.
Now, this joke is interesting because it starts with the word "and," which leads me to believe I'm only getting a fragment.
That's very
And
biblical.
of course, Twitter. And of course, Twitter. Tweeting. of course, was originally invented by birds and trees. Foo wheat, foo wheat. That was the first tweet. It meant sex worms, sex worms. Okay, this is good.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, I hate that we were proven wrong.
Should I do the rest of it? There's still more.
Oh please! Oh, that's not the
Oh
punchline.
no, that is not it. Foo wheat. That was the first tweet. It meant sex worms, sex worms. Hashtag rocks my world. As humans, we were so impressed with this form of communication, we decided, why should the birds be the only ones dropping an annoying series of small daily turds upon the earth? We can do it too. Now, I would have ended it on foo wheat if we're editing. If we're editing,
sex worms,
foo
sex
wheat,
worms,
sex worms, sex worms.
Is
pretty
I
great.
Think the peak of that joke. I think it's the peak of that joke myself. Two boys telling Jerry Seinfeld where to edit his joke.
No, I think he's got some things to learn. You know, he's asking. I mean, the book is a question. The book is, of course, called
Is this anything?
Is this anything? He's asking, and we can say there's something here.
There's something
there is meat on the bone. Is there as much meat as you think there is? I think some of that's cartilage. I think there's some cartilage on the bone.
There's a little bit of flab here. There's a little bit of flabby fat on the bone.
Anyways, next week we're really going to dive deep on the Seinfeld stuff. Our guest on the podcast will be Michael Richards. Just to tempt that, let's read one of his jokes and
live from the Laugh Factory.